Enough is enough, my beloved. I've watched you suffer long enough. I've seen you struggle in silence long enough. Today I'm stepping into your situation personally. What I'm about to do will leave everyone speechless. My dear child, tonight something powerful is about to happen in your life. The universe has been preparing this moment for you, and right now, as you read these words, a massive wave of blessings is already moving toward you. Your struggles are ending, your tears are turning into joy. The door that was locked for so long is finally opening wide, and you are about to step into a life you only dreamed about. Let me tell you something beautiful. You are not reading this by accident. No, my child, this is divine timing. Heaven saw your pain. Heaven heard your prayers. And now heaven is answering. The money you needed, the peace you cried for, the breakthrough you begged for, it is all coming to you now. Not tomorrow, not next week, but right now in this very moment. You have been strong for so long. You smiled when your heart was breaking. You kept going even when you wanted to give up. You helped others even when you had nothing left for yourself. And do you know what? Every single act of kindness, every prayer you whispered in the dark, every tear that rolled down your face, it was all seen. It was all recorded. And now the time has come for you to receive everything you have been waiting for. Type Amen if you believe God is working in your life right now. There were nights when you could not sleep because worry filled your mind. You wondered how you would pay your bills. You wondered when your turn would come. You saw others getting blessed and you asked quietly, when will it be my time? My dear child, your time is now. This is your moment. The shift you have been praying for is happening as you read these words. Let me tell you about the power that created the stars, the power that made the oceans, the power that breathes life into everything. That same power is now focused on you. Yes, you. The one who thought nobody noticed, the one who felt invisible, the one who wondered if anyone cared. You are seen, you are loved, and you are about to be blessed in ways that will make you cry tears of joy. Something beautiful is happening in the invisible world right now. Angels are moving, doors are unlocking, people who can help you are suddenly thinking about you. Money that was stuck is now flowing toward you. Opportunities that seemed impossible are now becoming possible. This is not magic. This is the natural result of your faith, your patience, and your good heart. You know what makes you special. You never became bitter. Even when life was hard, even when people hurt you, even when things did not work out, you kept your heart soft. You kept believing. You kept hoping. And that, my precious child, is why you are about to receive blessings that will shock you. Think about a garden. A farmer plants seeds in the ground. For days and weeks, nothing seems to happen. The ground looks empty. It looks like nothing is growing. But under the soil, something amazing is happening. Roots are spreading, life is forming, and then one day, suddenly, beautiful plants burst through the ground. That is exactly what is happening in your life right now. Everything you planted with your prayers, with your faith, with your good deeds, it was growing under the surface. And now it is time for your harvest to appear. Type I receive my blessings if you are ready for this harvest. Money is just energy, my child. It flows like water. And right now, the flow is moving in your direction. You are about to receive unexpected money. It might come as a check you forgot about. It might come from someone who owes you. It might come through a new opportunity. It might come in a way you never imagined. But it is coming, trust this. Do you remember the story of the person who had only 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish? Everyone said it was not enough to feed so many people. But something miraculous happened. That small amount became more than enough. It fed thousands of people, and there was still food left over. That same miracle is about to happen in your life. What looks small right now is about to multiply. What seems impossible is about to become possible. Your bank account might look empty today, but it will not stay that way. Your wallet might feel light, but it will soon be heavy. Your worries might feel big, but they will soon become small, because the power of the universe is bigger than any problem you have. The love of God is stronger than any struggle you face. Let me tell you something else. You have been carrying weight that was never yours to carry. You worried about things that were not your responsibility. You stressed about situations that were beyond your control. But today, right now, you can put down that heavy load. You can release that burden, because something greater than you is taking care of everything. Imagine a little child who is trying to carry a huge bag. The bag is too heavy. The child struggles and falls down. But then a loving parent comes and says, "Let me carry that for you." My child, that is what is happening right now. The universe, God, the divine power, whatever name brings you comfort, is saying, "Let me carry that burden. You have done your part. Now let me do mine." Type "Thank you, God," if you are ready to release your worries and receive your blessings. You know what is beautiful? While you were sleeping last night, plans were being made for your success. While you were worrying yesterday, doors were being opened for you. While you thought nothing was happening, everything was being arranged perfectly. The timing is always perfect, even when we do not understand it. There is a reason why you faced the struggles you faced. There is a reason why you went through the difficult times. It was preparing you for this moment. It was making you strong enough to handle the blessings that are coming. Because big blessings require big strength. Big opportunities require big preparation. And you, my dear child, you are ready now. Think about a butterfly. Before it becomes beautiful and free, it must spend time in a cocoon. The cocoon feels like a prison. It feels dark and limiting. But inside that cocoon, something amazing is happening. The caterpillar is transforming into something magnificent. And when the time is right, when the transformation is complete, the butterfly breaks free and flies. You have been in your cocoon. You have been transforming. And now you are ready to fly. Your struggles were not punishments. They were preparations. Your delays were not denials. They were divine timing. Your closed doors were not rejections. They were redirections to something better. And now all of that is coming together in the most beautiful way. Money is coming to you from directions you never expected. Favor is finding you in places you never looked. Blessings are chasing you down, and very soon you will look back at this moment and say, "That was when everything changed. That was when my life transformed." Do you know why I am so confident about this? Because I see the bigger picture. I see what is happening in the invisible world. I see the forces that are working for you. I see the plans that have been made. And I can tell you with complete certainty, your breakthrough is not coming, it is already here. Type amen and yes if you believe this is your moment of transformation. Let me paint a picture for you. Imagine you are standing at the edge of a river. You have been thirsty for so long. You have been tired and weak. But you could not reach the water. There was something blocking your path. But now, right now, that blockage is being removed. The path is clearing, and you are about to drink from the waters of abundance. You are about to be refreshed, renewed, and restored. Your family will notice the change in you. Your friends will see the light in your eyes. Your enemies will be confused because they expected you to fail, but instead you are rising. The people who doubted you will have to admit they were wrong. The ones who counted you out will have to count you back in. But here is the beautiful part. You will not rise with pride or arrogance. No, you will rise with grace and gratitude, because you know where this blessing comes from. You know who made this possible. And that humility, that grateful heart will keep your blessings flowing forever. Money without wisdom is temporary. Wealth without gratitude is empty. Success without love is meaningless. But you, my precious child, you have all three. You have wisdom because you learned from your struggles. You have gratitude because you never forgot to be thankful. You have love because you kept your heart soft even when life was hard. That is why this blessing will last. That is why this breakthrough will stick. That is why this transformation will be permanent. You are not just receiving money. You are receiving a completely new life. Before we continue, I want you to do something special. If you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications. Why? Because this channel is filled with messages of hope, encouragement, and divine wisdom. Every video is designed to uplift you, to inspire you, to remind you of your worth and your power. By subscribing, you are saying yes to more blessings, yes to more breakthroughs, yes to more miracles. So go ahead right now, hit that subscribe button and let this channel be a source of light in your life. Type I subscribed if you just joined our beautiful community. Now let me tell you about the specific ways money will come to you. First, you will receive unexpected payments. Maybe someone owes you money and suddenly they remember. Maybe a company sends you a refund you forgot about. Maybe an old account has money you did not know existed. These surprises are already on their way to you. Second, new opportunities will appear. A job offer might come from nowhere. A business idea might suddenly click in your mind. A person might introduce you to someone important. These are not coincidences. These are carefully orchestrated divine appointments designed to bring wealth into your life. Third, your current income will increase. If you have a job, you might get a raise or a bonus. If you have a business, you might get more customers. If you do any kind of work, people will suddenly value it more and pay you more. This increase is already in motion. Fourth, you will find favor with important people. Someone with power or influence will notice you. Someone with resources will want to help you. Someone with connections will open doors for you. This favor is supernatural and it is already being released over your life. But here is what you need to understand. These blessings are not just falling from the sky randomly. They are coming because of your faith. They are manifesting because of your belief. They are appearing because of your positive energy and your open heart. Type I am ready to receive if you are opening your heart to these blessings. Let me tell you something about faith. Faith is not just believing when things are going well. Real faith is believing even when everything looks wrong. Real faith is trusting even when you cannot see the path. Real faith is hoping even when hope seems foolish. And you, my beautiful child, you have shown that kind of faith. When your bank account was empty, you still believed. When the bills kept coming, you still trusted. When people said it was impossible, you still hoped. That faith did not go unnoticed. That trust was not in vain. That hope was not wasted. Every morning you woke up and chose to keep going. That was an act of faith. Every night you went to bed still believing. That was an act of trust. Every moment you refused to give up. That was an act of hope. And now all of those acts are being rewarded. The universe keeps perfect records. Heaven has perfect memory. God never forgets. Every prayer you prayed is written down. Every tear you cried is collected. Every good deed you did is recorded. And now the time has come for you to receive your reward. You helped people when you had nothing to give. You were kind when others were cruel. You shared when you barely had enough for yourself. You encouraged when you needed encouragement. You loved when you felt unloved. All of that is coming back to you now, multiplied 1,000 times. Think about seeds again. When a farmer plants one seed, he does not get one seed back. No, he gets a whole plant with hundreds of seeds. One small seed produces abundant harvest. That is how blessings work too. The small seeds of kindness you planted are now producing harvests of abundance. And the beautiful thing is, this is just the beginning. This breakthrough is not a one-time thing. This is the start of a completely new season in your life. From this day forward, you will walk in favor. From this moment on, you will experience overflow. From this point forward, you will live in abundance. Type hallelujah if you feel the shift happening right now. I want you to close your eyes for a moment and visualize this. See yourself checking your bank account and smiling because there is more money than you expected. See yourself paying your bills without worry. See yourself helping others because you have more than enough. See yourself living the life you always dreamed about. That vision is not fantasy. That vision is prophecy. What you are seeing in your mind is what you are about to experience in your life. Now let me tell you about something very important. When your blessings arrive, do not let guilt come with them. Some people feel guilty when they receive abundance. They think they do not deserve it. They feel bad for having when others do not. But listen carefully. You deserve every blessing coming to you. You earned it through your faith. You qualified for it through your good heart. You attracted it through your positive spirit. God does not bless people to make them feel guilty. The universe does not send abundance to create shame. No, blessings come to bring joy, peace, and freedom. So when your money arrives, receive it with gratitude and joy. Thank the divine source, appreciate the blessing, and then use it to create more good in the world. Because here is the secret. The more you appreciate what you have, the more you will receive. The more you share what is given to you, the more will come to you. The more you use your blessings to help others, the more blessings will flow into your life. Abundance is like a river that keeps flowing when you let it flow through you. Imagine you have a water pipe in your home. If you block the pipe, water cannot flow. But if you keep the pipe open, water flows freely. Your life is like that pipe. When you receive and share, when you get and give, when you are blessed and you bless others, the flow continues. But when you hold everything tightly and refuse to share, the flow stops. So as your blessings arrive, and they are arriving right now, remember to keep your heart open. Keep your hands open. Keep your spirit generous. Not because you have to, but because that is who you are. That is the kind of person you have always been. And that is why you are being blessed. Type I will stay humble and grateful if this message touches your heart. Let me tell you about the mistakes many people make when money comes. Some people get money and immediately forget where it came from. They forget the prayers. They forget the struggles. They forget the source of their blessing. And soon the money disappears because they lost the connection to the supply. Other people get money and become fearful. They worry about losing it. They stress about managing it. They cannot enjoy it because fear has stolen their peace. And ironically, that fear can actually push the blessing away. Still others get money and become proud. They look down on people who have less. They forget that just yesterday they were in need. They think they earned everything by themselves, and that pride creates a barrier between them and future blessings. But you will not make these mistakes. You know where your blessings come from. You understand the source of your supply. You remember your journey and you will stay humble. That is why your blessings will not just arrive, they will stay, they will grow, they will multiply. You will manage your money with wisdom. You will save some, invest some, spend some, and share some. You will make smart decisions because you have learned from past experiences. You will build a solid foundation for your future and for your family's future. And every time you look at your growing bank account, every time you pay a bill without stress, every time you help someone in need, you will remember this moment. You will remember reading these words. You will remember feeling this hope. And you will say, that was when everything changed. Let me tell you what is happening in your life right now on a deeper level. Old patterns are breaking. Generational curses are being destroyed. Negative cycles are ending. The poverty mindset is being replaced with abundance consciousness. The fear of lack is being transformed into faith in supply. The stress about money is being exchanged for peace about provision. This is not just about getting money in your account. This is about changing your entire relationship with wealth. This is about healing the wounds that poverty created in your heart. This is about restoring your confidence and your dignity. This is about proving to you that you are worthy of abundance. Type I am worthy if you are claiming your divine right to prosperity. You know what is interesting? Rich people are not richer because they are smarter or better. They are richer because they believe differently. They think differently. They expect differently. They see abundance where others see lack. They see opportunity where others see obstacles. They see possibilities where others see problems. And starting today, you are joining their ranks. Not because you suddenly became a different person, but because you are finally seeing yourself the way heaven sees you. You are finally understanding your true value. You are finally claiming what has always been yours. The universe is abundant. Look at nature. Millions of flowers bloom every spring. Countless stars fill the sky. Endless waves wash onto the shore. There is no shortage in creation. There is only flow and abundance everywhere. And you are part of that creation. You are connected to that abundance. You deserve to experience that flow. For too long, you lived with the belief that there is not enough money, not enough opportunities, not enough blessings to go around. But that belief was a lie. There is more than enough for everyone, and there is definitely more than enough for you. Starting today, you are changing your inner conversation. Instead of saying, I cannot afford this, you will say, how can I afford this? Instead of thinking money is hard to get, you will know money flows easily to me. Instead of feeling stressed about finances, you will feel excited about opportunities. This shift in thinking is just as important as the money itself, because your thoughts create your reality. Your beliefs shape your experience. Your expectations attract your circumstances. And now your thoughts, beliefs, and expectations are all aligned with abundance. Let me share something powerful with you. There are people in this world who have money but no peace. They have wealth but no joy. They have possessions but no satisfaction. They are rich in their bank accounts but poor in their souls. That will not be your story. You will have money and peace. You will have wealth and joy. You will have possessions and satisfaction, because your blessing is not just financial, it is holistic. It is touching every area of your life. Your mind is becoming peaceful. Your heart is becoming joyful. Your spirit is becoming free. And your bank account is becoming full. Type Amen and thank you if you receive this complete blessing. Now I want to talk to you about timing. You might have wondered why your breakthrough took so long. You might have asked why others got blessed before you. You might have felt frustrated by the waiting. But I want you to understand something beautiful about divine timing. If your blessing came earlier, you might not have been ready for it. You might have misused it. You might have wasted it. But now, after everything you have been through, after all you have learned, after the growth you have experienced, you are perfectly prepared to receive and maintain this blessing. Think about fruit on a tree. If you pick the fruit too early, it is not sweet. It is not ready. But if you wait until the right time, the fruit is perfect, delicious, and satisfying. Your blessing has been ripening. Your breakthrough has been developing. And now it is perfectly ready for you to receive. Also, timing is important because other pieces needed to fall into place. The right people needed to be positioned. The right doors needed to be ready to open. The right opportunities needed to mature. Everything was being arranged like a complex puzzle. And now all the pieces are finally coming together. So do not be angry about the wait. Do not be bitter about the delay. Instead, be grateful because the timing is actually perfect. You are receiving your blessing at exactly the right moment, not too early, not too late, but right on time. And here is something else about timing. Because you waited with faith, because you stayed patient, because you did not give up, your blessing is actually bigger than it would have been. Your breakthrough is stronger. Your harvest is more abundant. The delay actually worked in your favor. Imagine ordering something online. Sometimes there are delays in shipping. You get frustrated. You wonder when it will arrive. But then when the package finally comes, you realize they upgraded your order. They gave you something better than what you originally ordered. That is what happened with your blessing. The wait resulted in an upgrade. Type "My time is now" if you know your moment has arrived. Let me tell you what is about to happen in your daily life. You are going to wake up one morning and check your phone. There will be a message or a notification that makes your heart jump. It might be an email about a job. It might be a text from someone with an opportunity. It might be a notification from your bank about an unexpected deposit. That moment is coming very soon. You are going to have a conversation that changes everything. Someone is going to say something that opens a door. A person is going to make an offer you did not expect. A connection is going to lead to an opportunity. That conversation is already being arranged. You are going to experience a series of coincidences that are not really coincidences. You will be in the right place at the right time. You will meet the right person at the perfect moment. You will hear information exactly when you need it. These divine appointments are already scheduled. You are going to feel a shift in your spirit. One day you will wake up and something will feel different. The heavy feeling will be gone. The worry will be lifted. The stress will be replaced with peace, and you will know deep inside that something has changed. That day is almost here. Your friends and family are going to notice changes in you. They will see the smile on your face. They will sense the confidence in your voice. They will feel the peace radiating from you, and they will ask what happened. You will tell them it was God, it was faith. It was the universe responding to a believing heart. You are going to have opportunities to help people the way you once needed help. Someone will be struggling and you will be able to assist them. Someone will be in need and you will have something to give. Someone will be discouraged and you will be able to encourage them. This is when you will truly understand why you went through what you went through. Your pain is becoming your purpose. Your struggle is becoming your strength. Your testimony is becoming your ministry. Type "I will help others" if you commit to paying your blessings forward. Let me address something important. Some of you reading this might be thinking, this sounds too good to be true. You might be skeptical. You might be doubtful. And that is okay. Doubt is normal when you have been disappointed before. Skepticism is understandable when you have been let down. But I want you to consider this. What if it is true? What if your breakthrough really is coming? What if this really is your moment? What would you lose by believing? Nothing. But what would you gain? Everything. Belief does not cost you anything. Faith is free. Hope requires no payment. But the rewards of believing are infinite. So even if a small part of you doubts, let the larger part of you believe. Even if your mind questions, let your heart trust. Even if logic says it is impossible, let your spirit know it is possible. Because here is the truth. Miracles happen to people who believe in miracles. Blessings flow to people who expect blessings. Abundance comes to people who see themselves as abundant. Your belief is the channel through which your blessing flows. Think about electricity, it flows through wires. But if the wire is broken or blocked, electricity cannot flow. Your belief is like that wire. When you believe, when you expect, when you trust, you create a clear channel for blessings to flow into your life. So I encourage you, I invite you, I urge you believe. Not because I said so, not because it sounds nice, but because your life will be better when you do. Your days will be brighter when you trust. Your future will be more beautiful when you have faith. And let me tell you something wonderful. You do not need perfect faith. You do not need giant belief. Even a tiny seed of faith is enough. Even a small spark of hope can ignite a huge fire of blessing. Even a little trust can open big doors. So wherever you are on the belief spectrum, It is okay, start where you are, believe as much as you can, trust as far as you are able, and watch how that small beginning grows into something magnificent. Type I choose to believe if you are making the decision to trust. Now let me talk about something practical. When money starts coming to you, you need to be wise with it. I want to give you some simple guidance that will help you maintain and grow your blessing. First, always remember the source. Never forget where your blessing came from. Stay connected to your spiritual practice, whatever that looks like for you. Keep praying, keep being grateful, keep acknowledging the divine source of your supply. Second, save some of what you receive. Do not spend everything that comes. Put aside a portion for the future. Build a cushion for emergencies. Create security for yourself and your family. Wise saving is not hoarding, it is stewardship. Third, invest some of what you receive. Let your money work for you. Find safe and smart ways to grow your wealth. Learn about investments. Seek advice from wise people. Make your money multiply. Fourth, enjoy some of what you receive. God wants you to be happy. The universe wants you to experience joy. So buy something that makes you smile. Take a trip you have dreamed about. Treat yourself to something special. You deserve it. Fifth, share some of what you receive. Give to others in need. Support good causes. Help people who are where you used to be. Bless others the way you have been blessed. This generosity keeps the flow of abundance moving in your life. If you follow these 5 principles, your blessing will not just arrive, it will last, it will grow, it will continue to increase. You will build real wealth that sustains you for the rest of your life. Type I will be wise if you commit to managing your blessing well. Let me tell you about the bigger picture of what is happening. This financial blessing is important, yes, but it is part of something even larger. You are being prepared for a significant purpose. You are being positioned for meaningful work. You are being equipped for important assignments. The money coming to you is not just so you can live comfortably, though you will. It is not just so you can pay your bills, though you will do that easily. The money is coming because you have a mission. You have a calling, you have a purpose that requires resources. You are going to do something significant in this world. You are going to impact people's lives. You are going to make a difference. And to do that work, you need financial freedom. You need resources. You need abundance. Think about it this way. A carpenter cannot build a house without tools. A painter cannot create art without supplies. A teacher cannot educate without resources, and you cannot fulfill your purpose without the financial means to do so. So this blessing is actually an assignment. It is an empowerment. It is heaven saying, I trust you with this. I know you will use it well. I know you will do good with it. Here are the resources you need to accomplish what I created you to do. That is why you must receive this blessing with confidence. You are not being greedy by expecting abundance. You are being faithful by preparing for your purpose. You are not being selfish by wanting wealth. You are being responsible by equipping yourself for your mission. Some people think spirituality and money do not mix. They think holy people should be poor. But that is backwards thinking. How can you help the poor if you are poor? How can you fund good work if you have no funds? How can you be a blessing if you are struggling yourself? No, my child, you need to be blessed so you can be a blessing. You need resources so you can create resources for others. You need abundance so you can spread abundance. This is why your breakthrough matters. This is why your blessing is important. This is why your prosperity is actually spiritual. Type I accept my assignment if you understand your blessing has purpose. Now I want to speak directly to your heart. You have been hurt financially before. Maybe someone took advantage of you. Maybe a business failed. Maybe an investment went wrong. Maybe someone you trusted let you down. Those wounds are real and they hurt. But I want you to know that your past does not determine your future. What happened before does not control what happens next. The failures you experienced were lessons, not life sentences. The losses you suffered were temporary, not permanent. This new blessing is different. It is protected, it is secure, it is lasting. Because you are different now, you are wiser, you are stronger, you are more careful. The lessons you learned from past pain are actually protecting your future prosperity. Think about a tree that gets damaged in a storm. The place where it was damaged becomes stronger as it heals. The tree is actually more resilient than before. That is you. Your past financial wounds have made you stronger, wiser, and better prepared for the abundance coming to you now. Do not let fear of past pain block future blessings. Do not let memories of what went wrong stop what is about to go right. Do not let old hurts create new barriers. It is time to heal. It is time to trust again. It is time to open your heart to receive. I know trusting feels risky after you have been hurt. I understand that opening up feels dangerous after you have been disappointed. But staying closed is even more dangerous. A closed heart cannot receive blessings. A fearful spirit cannot attract abundance. A doubtful mind cannot create miracles. So today, right now, make a decision to release the past. Forgive those who hurt you financially. Not because they deserve forgiveness, but because you deserve freedom. Let go of the pain. Release the resentment. Drop the bitterness. Not for them, but for you. When you release the past, you create space for the future. When you let go of old hurts, you open your hands to receive new gifts. When you forgive past wrongs, you position yourself for future right. Type I release and I receive if you are ready to let go and open up. My precious child, I want to share something with you that will change the way you see yourself forever. You are not an accident. You were not born by chance. Before the foundation of the world was laid, before the stars were hung in the sky, before the oceans were filled with water, you were already in the mind of the Creator. You were thought about, planned for, and designed with specific purpose. Every detail of your life has meaning. Every experience you have gone through has shaped you for this exact moment. Do you know what that means? It means your current struggle is not random. It means your financial difficulty has a purpose. It means even the pain you felt was preparing you for something greater. Nothing in your life has been wasted. Every tear watered a seed. Every hard day built your strength. Every moment of doubt taught you to trust deeper. Right now, in this very moment, there are forces working on your behalf that you cannot see. There are angels arranging circumstances. There are divine hands moving pieces on the chessboard of your life. There are supernatural events being coordinated perfectly to bring you into your wealthy place. You may not see it happening, but it is happening. You may not feel it moving, but it is moving. You may not hear the change coming, but it is coming. Think about when you plant a seed in the ground. After you cover it with soil, you cannot see it anymore. Days pass and nothing appears to be happening. A week goes by and the ground still looks empty. 2 weeks pass and you might even wonder if the seed was good. But under that soil, in the darkness where your eyes cannot reach, something miraculous is taking place. The seed is breaking open. Roots are pushing down into the earth. A stem is reaching up toward the surface. Life is forming in the invisible place. Then one morning you walk outside and there it is. A tiny green shoot pushing through the soil. It seemed to happen overnight, but actually it was happening all along. You just could not see it. That is exactly what is happening in your financial life right now. Under the surface, in the realm you cannot see, your breakthrough is forming. Your blessing is taking shape. Your harvest is getting ready to burst through into your visible reality. Type I trust the process if you believe something is growing even when you cannot see it. Let me tell you about a powerful principle that most people never understand. Your words create your world. Your mouth is not just for eating and talking. Your mouth is a creative tool. Every word you speak sends energy into the universe. Every sentence you say plants a seed in the invisible realm. Every declaration you make sets forces in motion. When you say, I am broke, you are planting seeds of poverty. When you say, I never have enough, you are watering the garden of lack. When you say, I will always struggle, you are fertilizing the soil of difficulty. Your words are powerful, and they are creating your reality whether you realize it or not. But here is the amazing news. You can change your words starting right now. You can begin to speak differently. You can start declaring abundance instead of lack. You can begin announcing breakthrough instead of struggle. You can start proclaiming wealth instead of poverty. Instead of saying, I cannot afford it, start saying, money flows to me easily. Instead of saying, I am always broke, start saying, I am abundantly blessed. Instead of saying, nothing ever works for me, start saying, everything I touch prospers. These are not just positive thoughts. These are creative declarations that shift the atmosphere around your life. I want you to start speaking to your money. Yes, you heard me right. Talk to your finances. Say, money, I call you into my life. Say, abundance, you are welcome in my home. Say, prosperity, come and rest upon my work. This is not crazy. This is spiritual law. Death and life are in the power of the tongue. Your mouth can curse your finances or bless them. Choose to bless them. Every morning when you wake up, before you check your phone, before you look at your bank account, before you start worrying about bills, open your mouth and declare blessings over your day. Say, today money will find me. Say, today opportunities will locate me. Say, today favor will follow me. Do this every single day and watch how your life transforms. Type, I speak blessings over my life if you commit to changing your words. Now let me talk to you about something that might make you uncomfortable, but it is important. You need to examine your relationship with money. Many people have a toxic relationship with finances, and they do not even know it. They grew up hearing that money is evil. They were taught that rich people are bad. They learned that wanting wealth is greedy, and these beliefs created invisible walls around their finances. Let me be very clear. Money is not evil. Money is neutral. It is just a tool like a hammer. A hammer can be used to build a beautiful home, or it can be used to hurt someone. The hammer itself is not good or bad. It depends on who is holding it and what they do with it. Money is the same way. Money in the hands of a greedy person creates harm. Money in the hands of a selfish person creates pain. But money in the hands of a generous person creates blessing. Money in the hands of a kind person creates opportunity. Money in the hands of a loving person creates transformation. You are a good person with a pure heart. That is why you can be trusted with wealth. That is why abundance is safe in your hands. That is why prosperity will flow to you. The universe knows your heart. God sees your intentions. The divine source understands that you will use your blessing to create more blessing. So release any guilt about wanting money. Let go of any shame about desiring wealth. Drop any negative feelings about seeking prosperity. You are not being greedy by wanting to pay your bills without stress. You are not being selfish by wanting to take care of your family. You are not being materialistic by wanting financial freedom. In fact, let me tell you something powerful. Your desire for wealth might actually be God planting a seed in your heart. Your dream of abundance might be heaven showing you what is possible for you. Your vision of prosperity might be the universe giving you a preview of your future. Do not ignore those desires. Do not dismiss those dreams. Do not reject those visions. They are there for a reason. They are calling you forward. They are pulling you toward your destiny. They are showing you what you are meant to experience. Type, I deserve wealth if you are releasing all guilt and shame about money. Let me share something with you about the way blessings flow. There is a spiritual law called the law of circulation. It says that whatever flows through you increases. Whatever you hold tightly decreases. This is true with love, joy, kindness, and especially with money. When money comes to you and you hold it so tightly that nothing flows out, The flow coming in will eventually stop. It is like a pond with water flowing in but no water flowing out. Eventually the water becomes stagnant. It stops being fresh. It starts to smell bad, but a pond with water flowing in and water flowing out stays fresh, clean and alive. Your finances are the same way. You need income flowing in and generosity flowing out. You need to receive and you need to give. You need to get blessed and you need to bless others. This keeps the circulation healthy. This keeps the flow moving. This keeps the abundance coming. Now, I am not saying you should give away everything you have. I am not saying you should be foolish with your money. I am saying that as you receive, remember to share. As you are blessed, look for ways to bless others. As your cup fills up, look for empty cups you can help fill. This is not just good karma. This is spiritual physics. What you send out comes back to you multiplied. When you give $10 with a generous heart, it comes back to you as 100. When you help one person, 10 people will be sent to help you. When you open one door for someone, 10 doors will open for you. The universe is always watching. God is always keeping records. The divine source never forgets a single act of kindness. So as your financial blessing arrives, and it is arriving right now, remember to let some of it flow through you to others. This is not an obligation. This is an opportunity. This is not a burden. This is a privilege. This is not taking from you. This is actually multiplying for you. Think of yourself as a channel, not a container. A container tries to hold everything. A channel lets things flow through. Be a channel of blessing. Let abundance flow to you and through you. This is how you stay connected to unlimited supply. This is how you tap into infinite resources. This is how you experience perpetual prosperity. Type "I am a channel of blessing" if you understand this principle. Now I want to talk to you about patience and expectation. These two things might seem opposite, but they actually work together. Patience means you trust the timing. Expectation means you believe it is coming. You need both. Some people have patience but no expectation. They wait and wait, but they do not really believe anything will happen. They are patient but hopeless. That kind of patience leads nowhere. Other people have expectation but no patience. They believe something good will happen, but they want it right now. They get frustrated when it does not come immediately. They give up too soon. That kind of expectation leads to disappointment. But when you combine patience with expectation, something powerful happens. You believe your blessing is coming, so you have hope. But you also trust the timing, so you have peace. You are excited about the future but calm in the present. You are confident about what is coming but content with where you are. This combination of patience and expectation is the perfect mindset for receiving miracles. You are not anxious, you are not desperate, you are not worried, but you are also not doubtful. You are not hopeless. You are not resigned. You are in the perfect balance. You know your breakthrough is coming, so you prepare for it. You get ready for the blessing. You make space for the abundance. You position yourself to receive. But you do not panic about the timing. You do not stress about the schedule. You trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. This is the place of power. This is the mindset of faith. This is the attitude that attracts miracles. When you can say, "I know it is coming and I trust the timing," you have aligned yourself perfectly with the flow of divine blessing. Let me give you a practical example. Imagine you ordered something very special online. You are excited about it. You know it is coming. You check the tracking information. You see that it is on its way. But you also see that it will arrive in 3 days. Now you have two choices. You can spend those 3 days anxious, worried, and frustrated that it is not here yet. Or you can spend those 3 days excited, peaceful, and prepared, knowing it is definitely coming. Which mindset feels better? Which attitude is more pleasant? Which approach gives you more joy? Obviously the second one. That is patience combined with expectation. You know it is coming, so you are happy. but you also know it will arrive at the right time, so you are peaceful. Your financial blessing is like that package. It is definitely coming. It is on the way. The delivery is guaranteed. So relax, trust, prepare, get ready, but do not stress about exactly when it will arrive. Just know that it will, and it will be right on time. Type "My blessing is on the way" if you have this perfect combination of patience and expectation. Let me tell you about something called supernatural acceleration. This is when things happen faster than normal. This is when processes that usually take years happen in months. This is when breakthroughs that usually take decades happen in days. This is the hand of the divine speeding up your timeline. You have heard stories of people who got blessed overnight. Someone who was struggling suddenly gets a huge opportunity. Someone who was unknown suddenly becomes famous. Someone who was broke suddenly gets wealthy. These are examples of supernatural acceleration. And I am here to tell you that supernatural acceleration is available for you too. You do not have to wait 10 years for your breakthrough. You do not need a decade to build wealth. You do not require 20 years to achieve your dreams. With supernatural acceleration, what should take forever can happen quickly. But here is what activates supernatural acceleration. It is not hard work, although work is important. It is not education, although learning helps. It is not connections, although relationships matter. What really activates supernatural acceleration is alignment with divine timing and purpose. When your life aligns with what heaven wants to do, things speed up. When your goals align with your divine purpose, doors fly open. When your desires align with the will of the universe, mountains move out of your way. This alignment creates a spiritual momentum that nothing can stop. How do you know if you are aligned? You feel it. There is a sense of rightness. There is a feeling of flow. Things start clicking into place. Coincidences happen. The right people appear. Opportunities show up. You just know that something greater is at work. And right now, as you read these words, you are moving into alignment. Your spirit is sensing with divine timing. Your heart is connecting with heavenly purpose. Your life is lining up with supernatural plans. This alignment is creating the conditions for acceleration. Soon, very soon, you will experience things happening faster than they should. You will get promoted quicker than normal. You will earn money faster than expected. You will achieve goals sooner than planned. This is not luck. This is supernatural acceleration at work in your life. Type "I receive acceleration" if you are ready for things to speed up. Now let me address something that might be blocking your blessing without you even knowing it. It is unforgiveness. When you hold grudges against people who hurt you, you create spiritual blockages in your life. When you refuse to forgive those who wronged you, you tie yourself to them energetically. When you nurse bitterness and resentment, you poison your own soul. I know some people hurt you badly. I understand that some things were unfair. I recognize that you have legitimate reasons to be angry. But here is the truth. Holding on to that anger hurts you more than it hurts them. Carrying that bitterness blocks your blessings more than it affects them. Refusing to forgive imprisons you, not them. Forgiveness is not about them. It is about you. Forgiveness is not saying what they did was okay. It is saying, "I refuse to let this destroy my future." Forgiveness is not forgetting what happened. It is choosing to release the emotional charge attached to the memory. When you forgive, you cut the cord that ties you to past pain. When you release people who hurt you, you free yourself to move forward. When you let go of grudges, you create space for blessings to flow in. Think about your hands. If you are holding on to trash, you cannot receive treasure. If your hands are full of garbage from the past, they cannot grab gifts in the present. You have to let go of what happened before to take hold of what is coming next. I want you to do something powerful right now. Think of someone who hurt you. Maybe they betrayed you. Maybe they lied to you. Maybe they took advantage of you. Picture that person in your mind. Now say these words out loud or in your heart. I forgive you. I release you. I let you go. I am free from the past. I am open to my future. You might need to say it several times. You might need to say it with tears. You might need to say it even though you do not fully feel it yet. That is okay. Forgiveness is a decision before it is a feeling. Choose to forgive and the feelings will follow. As you release these people and these situations, you will feel something lift off your shoulders. A weight you have been carrying will suddenly be gone. A heaviness in your chest will lighten. A knot in your stomach will loosen. This is the spiritual blockage being removed. This is the channel opening up. This is the pathway clearing for your blessing to flow. Type I forgive and I am free if you are ready to release the past completely. Let me tell you about the power of gratitude in attracting more blessings. Gratitude is not just being polite. Gratitude is not just saying thank you. Gratitude is a powerful magnetic force that draws more good things into your life. When you are grateful for what you have, you tell the universe that you appreciate blessings. When you express thanks for small things, you show that you can be trusted with big things. When you acknowledge the good in your life, you signal that you are ready for more good. But many people make a mistake. They think they will be grateful when they get what they want. They say, I will be thankful when I get the money. I will praise when I see the breakthrough. I will be grateful when the blessing arrives, but that is backwards. Gratitude comes first. Thankfulness leads to blessings, not the other way around. When you are grateful now for what you have, more will come. When you praise now for small provisions, bigger provisions follow. When you express thanks now for little blessings, major blessings chase you down. So right now, before your financial breakthrough fully manifests, start being grateful. Thank God for the money you do have, even if it is small. Express gratitude for the roof over your head, even if it is not your dream home. Appreciate the food you eat, even if it is simple. Be thankful for your health, your family, your friends, your life. As you cultivate this attitude of gratitude, something shifts in the spiritual realm. The universe sees your thankful heart and says, this person appreciates what they have. Let us give them more. Heaven sees your grateful spirit and says, this child values my gifts. They are ready for greater gifts. Make gratitude a daily practice. Every morning when you wake up, say thank you. Thank you for this new day. Thank you for breath in my lungs. Thank you for the ability to see, hear, walk, and talk. Thank you for the people in my life. Thank you for the opportunities ahead. Thank you for the blessings coming. Every night before you sleep, review your day and find things to be grateful for. Maybe someone smiled at you. Maybe you had a good meal. Maybe you heard a beautiful song. Maybe you saw a stunning sunset. Find reasons to say thank you. This practice of gratitude does something powerful. It shifts your focus from what is missing to what is present. It changes your energy from lack to abundance. It transforms your mindset from poverty to prosperity. And this shift attracts more blessings into your life. Type thank you God for everything if you embrace the power of gratitude. Now I want to talk about vision and imagination. What you can see in your mind, you can hold in your hand. What you can imagine, you can experience. What you can envision, you can achieve. Your imagination is not just for entertainment. It is a creative tool that shapes your reality. Before anything exists in the physical world, it first exists in someone's imagination. Before a building is constructed, an architect imagines it. Before a song is recorded, a musician hears it in their mind. Before a business is built, an entrepreneur envisions it. Everything that exists was first imagined. Your financial breakthrough is the same way. Before it shows up in your bank account, you need to see it in your imagination. Before it manifests in your life, you need to envision it in your mind. Before it becomes your reality, you need to make it real in your thoughts. So I want you to use your imagination intentionally. Close your eyes and see yourself checking your bank account and being shocked at how much money is there. Picture yourself paying all your bills easily with money left over. Imagine yourself helping someone in need because you have abundance to share. Visualize yourself living in financial freedom without stress or worry. Make these mental images as detailed as possible. What are you wearing? Where are you standing? Who is with you? What are you saying? Engage all your senses in this vision. See it, feel it, hear it, smell it, make it real in your imagination. This is not daydreaming, this is not fantasy. This is actually creating a blueprint in the spiritual realm. When you see something clearly and consistently in your mind, you are giving the universe instructions. You are showing God what you desire. You are telling the divine source what you want to experience. And here is what happens. The universe begins to arrange circumstances to match your vision. God starts moving people and resources to align with your imagination. The spiritual realm begins to manifest what you have been consistently seeing in your mind. This is why vision is so powerful. This is why successful people are always talking about visualization. This is why spiritual teachers emphasize the importance of imagination. Because what you focus on expands, what you imagine becomes real, what you envision manifests. So spend time every day visualizing your financial breakthrough. See it, feel it, believe it, know it. This is not wishing, this is creating. This is not hoping, this is building. This is not dreaming, this is manifesting. Type "I see my breakthrough" if you commit to using your imagination intentionally. Let me tell you about divine connections and destiny helpers. There are people placed on this earth specifically to help you. There are individuals whose assignment includes opening doors for you. There are humans who carry keys to your next level. You have not met all of them yet. Some are still strangers. Some are acquaintances who will become important. Some are in different cities or even different countries. But they exist. They are real. And they are about to come into your life. These divine connections will happen in unexpected ways. You might meet someone at a coffee shop. You might reconnect with an old friend on social media. You might sit next to someone on a plane. You might be introduced through a mutual contact. However it happens, it will feel significant. There will be something about the meeting that stands out. Pay attention to the people who come into your life in the coming days and weeks. Be open to conversations with strangers. Be friendly to people you meet casually. Be receptive when old contacts reach out. One of these connections could be the person who changes everything for you. But here is what is important. You have to be ready to receive help. Some people are so used to struggling alone that they push away assistance. Some people are so independent that they reject support. Some people are so prideful that they cannot accept help. Do not be that person. When someone offers to help you, receive it gracefully. When someone wants to connect you to an opportunity, say yes. When someone tries to open a door for you, walk through it. This is not weakness, this is wisdom. This is not dependence, this is alignment. God often sends blessings through people. The universe frequently uses human vessels to deliver miracles. Divine provision regularly comes wrapped in human assistance. So when people show up offering help, recognize that heaven might have sent them. Also, be a destiny helper to others. As people have been assigned to help you, you are assigned to help others. As doors open for you, look for doors you can open for others. As you receive connections, make connections for others. What goes around comes around. What you sow, you will reap. Type "I receive divine connections" if you are open to destiny helpers coming into your life. Let me paint one more picture for you before we close. Imagine a huge warehouse filled with blessings. There are boxes and boxes with your name on them. Each box contains something you need or want: money, opportunities, connections, ideas, solutions, joy, peace, freedom. These boxes have been stored there for years. They have been waiting for the right moment. They have been prepared specifically for you. And now, right now, the warehouse doors are opening. The boxes are being loaded onto trucks. The delivery is on its way. You might not see the trucks yet, but they are on the road. You might not hear the doorbell yet, but it is about to ring. You might not have the boxes in your hands yet, but they are coming to your address. This is not wishful thinking. This is spiritual reality. In the invisible realm, everything is already done. The blessing already exists. The provision is already prepared. The breakthrough is already complete. Now it is just manifesting into the physical world where you can see it, touch it, and experience it. The time between the spiritual reality and the physical manifestation is getting shorter. The gap is closing. Any moment now, you will see in the natural what is already true in the supernatural. You will experience with your senses what is already real in the spirit. So stay alert. Pay attention. Watch for the signs. Notice the synchronicities. Be ready to act when opportunities appear. Stay faithful. Keep believing. Continue trusting, because your delivery is almost at your door. And when it arrives, when the breakthrough manifests, when the blessing shows up, do not be surprised. You have been expecting it. You have been preparing for it. You have been believing for it. So when it comes, simply receive it with gratitude and joy. Say thank you to the universe. Give praise to God. Express gratitude to the divine source. And then step into your new life with confidence, knowing that this is just the beginning of even greater things to come. My beautiful child, we are at the end of this message, but we are at the beginning of your new chapter. Everything I have spoken to you is true. Everything I have promised is real. Everything I have declared is already in motion. You are not the same person who started reading this message. Something has shifted in you. Something has awakened. Something has been activated. You feel it. You sense it. You know it. From this moment forward, your life is different. Your future is brighter. Your path is clearer. The struggle is ending. The breakthrough is beginning. The tears are drying. The joy is coming. The lack is leaving. The abundance is arriving. Walk forward with confidence. Step into your future with faith. Embrace your blessings with gratitude. You are loved. You are chosen. You are blessed. You are favored. You are prosperous. You are abundant. You are successful. You are free. This is not the end. This is the beautiful beginning of the life you were always meant to live. Welcome to your season of overflow. Welcome to your time of breakthrough. Welcome to your era of abundance. Your wealth is here. Your blessing has arrived. Your miracle is now. Go forward and live the blessed life that is now yours. You deserve every good thing that comes to you. Receive it all with open arms and a grateful heart. God bless you abundantly, my precious child. Your journey into overflow starts right now.